Hey everyone, welcome. Welcome to my first video presentation. I'm Cody and this is how to start a new town in 7 steps. I'm going to make this video quick and just give a general overview. I'm actually working on this in real life. I'll be making a lot more videos soon with a lot more details. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a message. Okay, let's get started. How to start a new town in 7 steps. Step number 1 is buy land. We need an area to build the town. So the location, it can depend on goals, preferences, and budget. For example, maybe search in counties with very low population, so it's easy to work with the local county government. It could be somewhere remote, but not too remote. Step number 2 is drill water wells. Water is life. We all need water. And so before we drill the water wells, it's good to check online if there's any nearby water well records. Two of the things to look for are how deep did others have to drill the water wells, and then what's the gallons per minute that those water wells pump out. So it kind of gives an idea of what is going on in the area of wherever we're considering. So you check online first, and then water dowsing is kind of an interesting thing. You get copper rods and you can just kind of walk, and then the rods will just cross whenever there's supposedly water. And it worked for me. Some people think it's just kind of whatever, but I mean, it's worth trying out anyway. You just get some copper rods and you bend them, and then it'll kind of give an area of where you could possibly find lots of water. Once you have that, there's also this technology. It's EKS, electrokinetic seismic groundwater survey. And what that is they take little gunpowder blasts and they connect it to a computer on the land. They shoot off the gunpowder, and then it can kind of calculate if there's water down below, and if so, how deep. With all those things, it kind of gives a good idea of where you should try to drill your water wells. Could also have other water sources like a spring or rainwater catchment system. The goal is about having a reliable source of water that you can count on. Okay, steps 3, 4, and 5 kind of go together. So for step 3, I put think about values, priorities, and the target audience for the new town. Questions like, what are the characteristics of the town? What kind of people will the new town attract? For example, building a nice fitness center and having organic gardens will attract people who care about health and fitness. And a walkable town will encourage people to be friendly and have a sense of community. Step number 4 is design. Some of the design elements that I would recommend would be one, design in harmony with nature. And by that, I mean using permaculture and passive solar techniques. Design it for people, not for cars. Make it walkable, have bike paths, have lots of third places where people can relax and hang out, and have nice architecture. Recommended maybe 3 to 7 stories high, have balconies, rooftop gardens. Just make it where it's a places where people want to be. And so when thinking about design, I put step 5, have a tourism industry. Okay, so there's a couple different reasons for this. So one is start the town as an affordable vacation resort. With that, you can make money, and then you can reinvest it into the property development. Everyone needs a vacation at some point. And then also, people won't think the town is some crazy cult idea because everyone likes vacations. And then another thing to do would be build cool things for people to take pictures of, and then they can tag it on social media to help promote the town. Okay, and now that we have some things designed, so step number 6 is to build. And here's some of my thoughts on the building process. I'm going to try to put together 3 teams. So we have a construction team, which will have professionals, and then we also have people that want to learn how to do construction. I think a lot of guys and girls too, but like, people want to learn, but the construction industry is, I don't know, not the friendliest and not the most reliable. And I don't know, there's a lot of sketch stuff with construction people like not showing up on time and things like that. Um, but I think we can find some professionals who are in support of the mission and know what they're doing. And then we have helpers that can make it easier for the professionals. And then we also need meal prep. Everybody has to eat. And then another group would be content creation. So we can make videos and post them on YouTube and maybe make some money that way. But it's all should be having fun, and don't work where it's stressing out too much. People can take breaks. People can switch teams whenever they want to. It's flexible work schedule, and then possible ways to fund the build. Um, like I said earlier, we can make money on YouTube, making YouTube videos, and then all those profits from the YouTube videos can go to buying construction materials and paying the teams. Another option would be everyone starts as volunteers in exchange for future free rent and or delayed payment until the vacation resort starts to make money. Um, Another option is raise investment funds at the beginning to be able to pay the teams from the start. And another option, I'm kind of joking here, but we could tell the US government to give us $1 billion because they keep printing trillions of dollars anyway. And there's actually a website, grants.gov. If anyone's checked it out before, it's kind of interesting about things that the US government is spending their money on. And then step number 7 is to incorporate the town. There's a quote that I heard a while back: don't fight City Hall when you can be City Hall. And I think that was from G. Edward Griffin. And so a lot of people are not very happy with a lot of government these days. And so it's kind of an idea that I've kind of thought of myself. I really haven't heard very many people talking about it before. And so that's incorporating a new town. And then you can have your own local government and you can have your own local police department. Every state has its own rules. Most only need a couple hundred people. You can search online how to incorporate a new municipality in whatever state. So imagine you have 100 like-minded friends and you guys can become the mayor, you guys can become the police, the city council. Possibly if the county is small enough, then you can become the sheriffs and the county commissioners also. So as a recap, step 1 is buy land. Step 2, drill water wells. Step 3, think of values, priorities, and the target audience. Step 4 is design. Step 5 is have a tourism industry. Step 6 is build. And step 7 is incorporate. Okay, thanks for watching my first video. If you have any thoughts or suggestions, please leave a comment.